Welcome to John Space. Now, I think the best way to show you the game is to play the game and you can see how it is to play a mission solo and then you can imagine how it is to play with other players. The game is fully playable solo, I think, until tier 3 or something like that, because tier 4 or 5 will need a lot of weapons, will need a lot of equipment. It's a whole different story. So, let's begin over here with the traders. Now, I recommend you do all of the quests, and as you can see, you'll get some rewards from these guys. I think in the future you'll be able to buy some materials with your credits before the mission starts, so you can make your missions easier. But for now, you just do their quests. The most important thing will be over here. Now you might be searching, where is the menu for the ship? Well, there's no menu for the ship. You just have to look at these side panels over here. They will show you what equipment you have found and how many slots you can find. Now, well, this is my strategy all the time. I never upgrade anything that is the first item I get. So, as you can see, you can install them on your ship. It says 2 out of 2. Just press to install it, so you can see it's installed A and B, which means it's in both slots. You have 2 slots and it's in both slots. Reactors, well, this is a bit of a bigger explanation, but basically you want more power in the beginning. I don't recommend you mess with anything related to power, because you'll have to do a little bit of a puzzle to unite all of the power settings. Then you also have special weapons. As you can see, I have 2 lance railguns because I don't have anything else. 1 multi-turret, which usually the AI uses when I'm playing solo, so that's okay. You don't really have power for the railguns anyway. The pilot cannons, it's pretty good, I guess. Engines and the sensors will upgrade it. Now this is the big thing. You probably will want to upgrade your engines and your main gun. Maybe even the turret. But that depends on a lot of other things. So on the lower right, as you can see below invite, we have credits, which is the total amount of credits we have. And I think when the game gets more updates, you'll be able to buy stuff from the vendors over there, but also suits, maybe some other stuff. Below that it says M15, so that's materia. You get those by having a lot of stuff on your ship and the end of the mission, or just as rewards for finishing the missions, or even just because you have a lot of materia on your ship. And then you can upgrade these things with M, with materia ignates or materia, yes, you can call them. Yeah, just think of them as a reward or another currency for building your ship. But again, I don't upgrade anything if it's the first thing I got, which is never like a problem. Over there you just have your experience below, which doesn't really serve a purpose right now. And another thing you have to know is that the guns you find are the guns you'll keep. So you cannot make new guns, but you can keep the ones you have. So it's a bit of a weird thing because you can only craft an SMG on your ship, but if you find, let's say, the assault rifle, oh, that's so much better. Plus it looks cool. And if you lose it, that's it. You have to find another one. You can also have railguns, rocket launchers, and some other stuff that is mostly useful to kill the bigger enemies for later. Sadly, I don't think there's a way to see all of the quests, so you just have to walk over to all of the NPCs to see the quest. Let's say distress call, which is a story mission.
There are some interesting options for our next expedition.
And I think I'll just do that. Now, mission duration says 1 hour, but it's not going to be that long. As you can see, the problem is the mission durations are very, very long, so
We can head out whenever you are ready.
probably should upgrade your engine. And yeah, to be honest, I think I'll just upgrade it now so you can see how it is. Even though I don't like upgrading stuff like this. Ta-da! Wow, 16 for the next upgrade.
Interesting. I've marked some opportunities that may be worth exploring.
We have the distress call over there. If you want to play multiplayer, you can either use the server browser or the lobby settings to make your lobby public. And then you just press B to start.
There are some interesting options for our next expedition. I've marked some opportunities that may be worth exploring. Very well. Mission data prepared. Get ready and let's head out.
Another problem is that you'll have a lot of time to prepare, but at the same time you don't know how to prepare or what to take with you in mission. So basically I just recommend you craft some ship repair items, some shield items, some ammunition, and then maybe, I don't know, it depends on what else you find on the mission or how well the expedition is going. Think of it as a survival game with ships where you just have to craft what you need next. Because there's no point in crafting something you might not need. Some missions will use more ammo, some missions will get more damage. And you'll start with 0 materia. materia on the upper left.
Make your preparations and let's head over there. We're not too late.
Yeah, on the upper left is the thing that you can collect to craft a few things. So let me show you. I guess I should show you. So the weapons, we just have a few things. EX405. I hope this is this gun. I'm not sure because it doesn't show you. You can also craft stuff that you already have, which is kind of a useless feature, but hey. On foot ammo box is the ammo box for your current weapon. When it says on foot, it means I guess the shooter portion of the game. I distinctly remember being able to craft a gun if you don't have a gun, so it will allow you to craft an SMG. Now, since we don't have anything going for us, we'll just have to see over here, and you basically have to do a few sectors before you go into the mission. Ooh, balls materia. I guess we just have to go for materia, big site. And then we'll just go to the Remnant. Now, if you go and collect more stuff, it will be better for you because you might find something interesting to upgrade your ship. But to be honest, it's not worth it. You're just better off doing faster missions. So, I've been playing for about 6 minutes and 40 seconds. So, let's see how fast you can do it. If you play on multiplayer, it will be much slower unless you're playing with some people who know what to do. I think the player base is currently very experienced. Well, the majority of it, but the other people are just so clueless because nothing is really explained. So just do things as fast as possible.
Security systems are still active. You'll need to perform an override to get inside.
See, having speed helps a lot. On the left side, you see that speed, and we have 4 boxes of ammo. Once you finish up an ammo case, that's it. You don't really have to fight everything, but if you want more loot, you'll have to fight everything. Especially the gunships are very, very annoying in the beginning, so try to take them out. And after that, destroy, they leave behind a blue mist that is also materia. It's kind of annoying that you cannot get all of the materia instantly, but I mean, sometimes you have to wait until they spawn. Okay. Over here, use this over here. The ship layout is also just press shift. The ship layout is also pretty annoying, but
bringing it back to the ship.
That's it. When you see F, that means you can. Yeah, I think this is only for single players, the ability to send things on your ship. I color my ship a little more vibrant because it's easier to spot. Sometimes you're just in a very weird location where the light is bad and you cannot see it. So just send to the ship. By the way, you can also just send it to the cargo by using the rope system, because every door, well, I guess almost every door will have an option to send the cargo into the cargo bay. Yeah, whatever you say. Now, when you are activating the parking procedures, you can just escape. By the way, this is the jump seat. This is the turrets. The combat station for the turrets. I don't know where the other turrets are because I never really had enough power to use them. So this is the power system. Yeah, don't even bother. I guess we can power up another turret because we have an auxiliary generator. Yes, you have another lance railgun, so do you get another weapon? You don't, so how do you control that one? I guess you have to step outside of the ship. Let's see. This one is unpowered. What about this one? I have no idea how to use this one. The ship is kind of 3D, so if you're... So that's a point over there where you can enter and exit. And those are the points on the sides as well. So just imagine the ship is like this. It has entry points on the sides and below it. You can just press shift.
It seems that this facility has initiated a lockdown protocol. Anticipate resistance as you proceed.
Yeah, and also sometimes over here we have items. Ooh, look at that. Send to the ship. You can also recycle the items you send to the ship and, you know, get some extra stuff. Also sometimes open some of these lockers to get some material. One material is basically nothing. You need about 8 to even craft some things.
You must initiate a security protocol override to open it. Hostiles incoming. You need to fight them off until the override is completed.
I can carry that to the ship. Hostile forces detected. Look out the trash.
You also have a shield, so it doesn't really challenge you that much in the beginning. You just have to...
Progress halted. You need to perform a manual bypass to proceed.
This is a much harder mission when you see these guys with the legs.
Got one.
And yeah, you have to think of the game as a 3D thing. As you can see, we are on the ceiling, but you have magnetic boots.
Time to take out the trash.
Usually your shield will block most of the damage. You can go back to your initial area. Okay.
Take that, you dirty machine.
Dirty machine. Yeah, this is what I didn't understand in the beginning.
A manual bypass is required.
Ouch.
Look out the trash.
Then you don't get anything for destroying these robots, so you just have to manage your ammo and hope for the best, otherwise you'll need...
Enemies incoming.
System malfunction identified. A manual bypass is required.
Okay, keep calm. This is a pretty hard mission, but as you can see we are
Take that, you dirty machine.
kind of trying our best.
No more targets.
One thing I don't like is how all of the enemies will just spawn and attack you and you have no chance of seeing them.
Stop for me, too, you know.
These the big capsules that spawn are a pretty good giveaway that an enemy will spawn. They're not so easy to spot as it seems now.
System malfunction identified.
You also have a double jump, so take advantage of it. I mean, if you're playing solo, just leave your little robot body to handle them. Also, it seems like all of them will go in a complete cycle, so that means you can kind of guess what will be the next one that will be needing to be pressed. Those are these things to take care of.
Manual bypass to proceed.
Exterminate all Legion trash.
Exactly.
Look out the trash.
Also, just double jump to detach. What? I didn't press it hard enough, or what was the
No
deal?
more trash detected.
Yes, so see, sometimes you have to press and hold, sometimes you have to just press it, which is so confusing.
A fine shot indeed. One less to worry about.
The little guy has infinite ammo, so might as well just let him do it. That's bad.
Progress halted. You need to perform a manual bypass to proceed.
See, if they would give you a few seconds after they spawn to see what's happening, that would be so much better. Okay. We'll finally open the doors.
Access granted. Proceed to the jammer.
Ground targets approaching.
Yeah, I'll just ignore them. Also make yourself medkits, extra ammo and some other stuff, but it seems like that's so unnecessary.
Jump drive jammer disabled. You can now proceed to the next sector.
Activate that, open these things.
Absolutely. No problem. I'm bringing it back to the ship.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
can
cool.
carry that to the... Absolutely.
Sometimes we'll have a teleporter over here, but I guess this time we don't have it.
Hostile forces detected.
You don't really have to fight, like I said. You have a huge range on the cable. Now we're relatively safe over here. So you can choose up to 5 artifacts to equip on the ship, but you'll have to think about it because you cannot remove them. You'll have to destroy them. So melee key. I guess health on melee kill is much more useful than you think because it's a way to recover health without using medkits. I'm holding a pizza. What is a pizza? I've never seen a pizza so far. I guess these ones are a bit annoying or a bit useless. So I have a quest. I guess we'll just upgrade the pizza proller to upgrade the chips. Not the chips, to upgrade these things. Yeah, okay, so that's how it works. You can upgrade them by using your other ones. Your other artifacts that you don't need. And this you can either salvage for the stuff you see over there or just keep until the end of the mission. Well, if you keep them until the end of the mission, you will get a materia brick or materia ignite, but it's just more appropriate to salvage them right now. Salvage them over there. Salvage that as well. And now you can make something, but what? I guess that's up to you. Usually you would need more ammo. You can also just make the extra stuff and put it on a shelf with G, and when you need it you can install it. Or shields are okay, or repairs are okay. Yeah, I guess we'll end on involvement in this sector. Over there, and now you can leave. As you can see, it's kind of a shorter gameplay loop than you'd expect, but if you're the captain you need to do so much more. If you're just playing the game, let's say casually, like I'm playing right now as a solo, well, then things will get a lot more complicated because you have to know all of the mission types, you have to know all of the types of enemies. There are some really big enemies that will kill you very, very fast. Sometimes you'll even need to have allies.
A facility up ahead contains a jammer. We'll have to enter and shut it down before we can continue.
Oh yeah, this would get really annoying because you'll just have to move between the ship.
Scans reveal some, well, you know, stuff.
You can also just search for treasure. Sometimes there is treasure, sometimes there's not. But usually you just want to complete the mission as fast as possible because these missions are so bloated sometimes that, well, those turrets, you don't have to destroy them, you can just go past them. Yeah, sometimes the missions are bloated to the point where you'll spend about 10 minutes doing nothing or just fighting and trying to survive. Yeah, only fight if you have to fight. Only defend yourself if you don't have any other options. And I guess we'll destroy the ships.
Time to dance.
I'm definitely not going near the turrets. I don't even bother collecting all of the materia. I'm just going to my special place and I'm letting the robot do all of the work.
And there's more where that came from.
Parking procedure initiated. Parking procedure initiating takeoff.
Oh, I think we got all of them.
Parking procedure initiated. Parking procedure.
You can do this a little better, but I just like the hard way.
Never fret, buddy's right behind you.
As you can see, I'm kind of low on ammo because ammo replenishes only in a new mission, so that means you have to create an ammo kit. That means we'll have to play with our pistol for a while, which is very, very weak, and after this we'll just have to resupply the ship with all of the stuff we need. It's kind of, again, it's kind of annoying because we'll have to do a lot of the heavy lifting, while as with other people they can just make their own stuff.
It seems that this facility has initiated a lockdown protocol.
And sometimes they'll make extra.
As you proceed.
C4 flashlight.
Enemies incoming.
Trust me, you'll know when the enemies are very dangerous.
Take that, you dirty machine.
Dirty machines everywhere. Hey, by now you should know how the loot chests look like.
Terminate all Legion trash. Hurrah, we win the day.
Okay. Even a few sticks of materia, that's mean. Now what? Oh, sometimes it doesn't show that.
The jammer is behind that locked door. I have located batteries in the area. You can use them to bypass the mechanism and open the door.
Oh, the battery one.
No problem at all.
So the batteries over here will be on both sides, so, but you have to know that. No, I hate it so much. So whoever thought of doing that is really mean. And this means you just have to take the batteries to the portion over there. But you'll have to do them through fire because the enemies will keep spawning. Yeah, I cannot imagine how to do this. Oh, and fall down and die.
Great. See if you can find another battery.
Okay, so in this case, I just want to get all of the batteries that you know where they are. Usually, a crate will be empty on both sides. And it's this one that is empty on both sides. Great.
Exterminate all Legion trash.
Yeah, Legion trash, leave me alone. Not sure what my little battle buddy is doing, but he should do some heavy lifting. Oh no. There will be some healing terminals around here somewhere. Yeah, thanks for the help, little buddy. So I guess this is the boring part of the game. You have to find where the hook locations are, but again, it depends so much on the layout of the level. Okay, so nothing worth looting over here. That's 3 ships. Now, since you don't get anything for actually fighting them, I just run past them. You can still do it at this level. So yeah, this is why I keep saying probably after level 3, because yeah, I imagine after level 3 the enemies will get much more insistent on
Access
killing
granted.
you.
Proceed to the jammer.
Have at you, Legion scum.
Here, yeah, you should just probably press the button. Enemies cannot follow you, but you never know.
You can now proceed to the next sector.
Legend blueprints. Now this is not very clear if it's on an enemy ship or on enemy on
To the ship.
foot combat.
Absolutely. No problem. I'll fetch that for you. I can carry that to the ship. Bringing it back to the ship.
You can imagine how annoying it will be if you have to play with, let's say, 2 or 3 people and you have to carry all of those things back. You can also just send them over here with the cargo transfer. That is, if there is one. Sometimes there's not a teleporter like this. Just searching for some extra loot. There's no extra loot, and then you use the teleporter to get out, and then you probably end up over here. Not sure what. Okay, I see what side of the ship I am. I'll just assume more of the artifacts work as ship-based buffs. Scrap. Assemble it. Collision powered. Interesting. Either you can just drop your weapon if you want. Let's right click to see what they do. Oh, you're running like a baby almost. Yeah, I don't think I want the less damage. I'm Carnage. Wait, what is the legendary one? You wanted to cheat me. I usually leave the last slot for the artifact that allows you to not waste any artifacts while hyper jumping or whatever it's called, but I don't think we'll get it. Yeah. Let's try that one. Take that one. Take that one. You can really see that's legendary. Okay, so now we need to do a couple of things. That's the weapon. The ship for... That's ammo for the ship. I guess you can put it over there. Grab this. How do I even use it?
Grabbing ammo.
I guess that will be left over here. That's actually a pretty good idea to just leave it on your ship. That's a small ship repair. Yeah, I don't think we need to replace anything else, so let's just leave. I'm not sure what's the best idea. Is it better to just recycle everything so you leave with material? Or is it just better to keep everything until the end of the level? Well, I guess that's something I'll have to see for myself. And that's another mission completed. Yeah, I don't see why you would want to go to the dangerous area, to be honest.
Initiating takeoff. Entering jump space. Hold on to your helmets.
Yeah, hold on to your seats. So I guess playing solo has a lot of advantages, especially if you're going to play, I don't know, if you're going to play, let's say, a tier 2 mission. I feel like tier 3 missions would be too hard for me as a solo, but tier 2 seems like it's the perfect one. Sometimes the difficulty is lying to you.
We should be free to explore the nearby area.
Scanners are detecting something.
I guess we'll search for valuables. Remember to use your boost.
Parking procedure initiated.
Yeah, I'm not going to wait until that is done.
Parking procedure complete.
Now, sadly, this is a bit of an annoying thing because you can find
I'm with you.
something or nothing. I just send it to the ship. And that could be all that is over here, trust me. Sometimes you'll just not get anything good or nothing at all. So exploration is not really recommended or advised. I guess you can search upstairs, but again, More likely, more than not, we will not find anything. Yeah, just for a few materia canisters over here. Wait, was that some extra loot? Okay. Yeah, not worth it at all. I guess it's only worth it when you're doing very hard missions, when every bit of materia counts a lot, but here, nah.
Looks like it's time to dance. All threats neutralized.
So this is the same as the other one. I guess if there are no loot chests, you don't really have to stay. Yeah, I'll just assume all of the loot is on the upper floors over here like this. Kind of disappointing. You'd think you'd have more stuff to find, but no. Just don't question it. It's faster this way, so we'll use it. Same for this. Okay, let's leave to the last area, the mission objective. As you can see, I'm playing a little faster than I should. I'm not even collecting... like I say, I can collect this materia.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve.
But usually, it's sometimes about speed, sometimes about the loot. Sometimes you'll find something really cool, like a new gun, or a new artifact, or even a new item you don't have already. But sadly, as you can see, all of this will become very, very boring, because after a while you'll just collect the materia ignates. And that means you'll only upgrade your ship, let's say, once every 2 or 3 missions, and that's kind of like it. You cannot get better at the game or stronger.
Our scans reveal some, well, you know, stuff.
Star lock? Where? Not sure what is.
We'll take any help we can get. Our shields can't be repaired as long as these ships are firing at us. You need to take care of them as soon as possible.
Yeah, I am.
Entering the combat station.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
I guess I should have made some spare shields, but I am too lazy.
Clearing out the materia filters.
Materia collected. Empty collector.
This wave of Legion ships is over, but not for long. Quickly, repair the exterior conduits to restore our shields. We'll take care of the damages inside.
What? I'm not sure what I have to do over here. Okay, I'll just assume we just need to go over there and kill something. And I'll not bring any shields. Ooh, that hurt.
Joining the on-foot expedition.
Great, continue the repairs.
Oh, that's what I forgot. I forgot to heal myself. Oops.
We'll give them no quarter. You could be some for me too, you know. Purging the materia filters.
Yeah, I guess I should have brought some healing kits.
Excellent. Carry on to the next conduit.
Not going through there.
Great job.
See, it's just near me. I'll open it as well.
Just in time. We're detecting more Legion ships approaching us. We need to hold them off while we charge our jump drive. We're counting on you.
Enemies incoming.
Okay, this is the problem.
Take that, you dirty machine.
We just need to be on our ship for this part of the mission. Sometimes you don't understand when the mission switches from combat
Ready for
to ship
battle.
combat. So you end up taking a lot of extra damage. These things take a lot of damage.
Optimus, ready.
The ship needs ammo. Build ship ammunition in the assembler.
Yeah, the little robot can do that as well sometimes, but it's very finicky. Sometimes you'll do it, sometimes you'll not do it. Let's just focus on the main objective. See, I'm not actually doing any damage to the ship, so sometimes you need to get closer to... Again, not a lot of information is told to you directly.
This wave of Legion ships is over, but not for long. Quickly, repair the exterior conduits to restore our shields.
Really?
We'll take care of the damages inside.
Okay, I guess this time we'll need to make some adjustments, meaning we'll need to actually repair our own shields before we do anything else. I also tend to get lost on the ship when you have to hurry up. Yeah, that kind of looks like the... I'm panicking on my own. Leave me alone, Medsteam. Oh. That's a full heal. Maybe I should take a few extra with me. Give the... Here, shield unit, okay.
You need to repair the shields.
To let me work.
I'm with you to the bitter end if need be.
We don't need that.
Shield unit installed. Shield unit installed. Shield unit installed. Shield unit installed.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to take the ammo. See, this is what I'm talking about. Sometimes
You
you...
need to repair the shields.
Joining the on-foot expedition.
Yikes, it's a disaster out there, oh, my friend.
We'll give them no quarter.
That's one down. Proceed.
Yeah, sometimes it's just better to have a lot of feeling on you. Okay, so I can barely talk right now. It's getting so crazy. Anyway, this is the first time I'm playing this map and this mission. I hope I'm going the right way.
At you, Legion scum. Aha, got one.
Excellent. Carry on to the next hunt. You need to repair the shields.
Great start.
Yeah, oh wow.
Aha, got one.
I like the chaos, I like the disaster, but
Good job. Shields are active again. Our jump drive is almost ready. Buy us just a little more time. One last wave.
Exterminate all Legion trash.
yeah, you're supposed to know the layout of your ship perfectly. As soon as low visibility, you have no idea where it is.
Our jump drive is 80% charged. Hold in there just a little longer.
Can it be more than that,
All
please?
loaded. Emptying materia filters.
Ship needs ammo.
Loading up fresh ammo.
So bad. I guess if you have faster engines, you can just bypass all of the damage. You can just move to the objectives and not waste so much time with destroying little enemies all the time. Oh wow, the fighter is losing HP right now. Well, I guess we're doing our best for just one character. One person, one player.
I'm replenishing ship ammo.
I think he replenished our ammo. Come on, I hit it. Yeah.
Where that came from.
There's no way I'm going to go and collect all of that junk that's floating in space.
That was a close call. Great job. We wouldn't have made it without your aid. We owe you. Now let's get out of here before more ships attack. Engaging jump drive.
Okay, that was cool. That was a story mission, and as you can see, not so bad. It said 1 hour, but we did it 2 times as fast. I guess I could have done it even faster with less explanations and just being over-prepared, so... I guess you definitely need 1 ammo case and some extra stuff in your cargo bay. Oh, we only got... What do you mean I didn't complete all of the bonus objectives? Well, I guess because I skipped one of that, but it doesn't matter. You get a lot of experience and credits anyway. It doesn't seem like you can get... Well, maybe if you complete all of the bonus objective, you would get more canisters, but... I guess you need to keep the loot on the ship. Okay, so note to self. If you want to get more materia ignots or materia bars, you should just probably not recycle them. So not recycling them seems like is the better option. And we did it. We saved someone. An entire ship, actually.
Thank you for having our backs out there. The Ateran Resistance Coalition is in your debt.
Can I get one of your guns? They look cool and big. Level 4. Level 4. Ah. Nice. That's what we get for completing that quest. Oh, this is new.
You've got a nice setup here. Allow me to
Pillars
introduce
of
myself.
Para.
I'm Ander Korch, commander of the 3rd Fleet of the Ateran Resistance Coalition.
Oh,
We have been
we have
traveling
new
the outer
people.
regions for a long time, looking for survivors willing to join our cause. But I have to be honest with you, it's not going as well as we hoped. Most crews we find just want to stay in the shadows, and I don't blame them. In the inner worlds, the machines outnumber us 1 billion to 1.
What?
There's no path to winning this war through brute force alone. But then I
Billion?
saw you have a helmsman corps.
We share the same goal of seeking the Legion's destruction, Commander. As long as that remains true, I will aid the Coalition however I can.
Thank you, Iris.
Yeah,
For your intel.
AI.
we
You can
may
surely
finally
trust
have
them.
the edge we need to turn this war around.
I'll begin scanning for fleet operation opportunities immediately. If the Legion has weaknesses to exploit, I'll find them.
Okay, so that was chapter 1. What are the Pillars of Quara?
With the assistance we get from
I
the
guess we can
Coalition,
listen to the story
the
as
heart of
well.
The
Why not?
galaxy is within our reach. There we will discover the true source of the corruption. But before we can get there, I need some time to deep scan the front line. If there is a weakness in the Legion's defense around
Let's
the
call
heart, I will find
Art.
it. For now, you should head out and find more ships, components, and equipment. And
Yeah. More stuff to help on our
when I'm
campaign.
ready, and our plan is laid out, it will finally be time for Atira to strike back. Interesting.
How's a great job? The coalition ship is safe.
What are the
And
Pillars
they've
of
agreed to
Quara?
stand with
What's
us.
that?
We couldn't have asked for a better outcome. I'll admit, I've been skeptical of Iris's plan to take on the Legion. But with a coalition fleet backing us, maybe we actually have it.
It's tempting to upgrade the engines, as you saw that was very useful.
Right now, anything feels possible.
Walked away. Hey there, I'm Vay. This is a pretty cool place. And by cool, I mean...
You know what, I think I'll just end it over here. You probably saw you can manage the ships. At some point you'll be able to upgrade them as well. And I guess we can change our ship at some point as well, but I'm not sure what that requires.
I would prefer to be deployed closer to the front line, but here we are. Consider yourself...
That's Richter, and yeah, he's always like that.
Combat fighter hull, so I guess that's what we need for the Tivian expanse.
Anything
The Coalition has shared some of their jump data. We can now travel to Pillars of Kara, bringing us one step closer to the source of the corruption.
Okay, so that's a map. Well, I don't see where this mission is. It says the combat fighter hall. Where is that
There are
mission?
some opportunities that may be worth exploring.
Hazardous salvage one. So this is more dangerous than the hazardous one. Great. Yeah, I don't see that particular mission. I guess the story missions could be better. Bridge could be better marked. Interesting. So that's kind of like it. Yeah, exactly. Interesting, interesting. I guess we just have to select a mission and that's it.
There are some interesting options for our next expedition.
You don't say. I guess I should do cargo retrieval for components of the ship. I guess probably I'll do one of these next. Probably I'll join some multiplayer. Yeah, I guess it depends. Anyway, see you next time. Bye bye.